Tonight, you'll journey to a quiet cottage beside the sea, where soft waves roll gently against the shore, salt air drifts through open windows, and the rhythm of the tides carries away the weight of the day. As lantern light flickers softly against weathered wood, and the ocean hums its timeless lullaby, you will be invited into a place of rest, comfort, and stillness. There is nothing you need to do, and nowhere you need to be, except here in the cottage by the tides. Welcome to the Whispering Willow. I'm Diana, and I am honored to be your guide in tonight's brief, subtle sleep story. These stories are designed to provide a shorter path from waking to sleep. I'll be with you as you settle in. Tonight, there is nothing you need to attend to, nowhere you need to go. The day is finished, and you can give yourself permission to let it go as you relax into the evening. For the next little while, you are invited to rest beside the sea in a quiet cottage where the windows open toward the tides, where the air is soft with salt and the evening moves slowly as if it had all the time in the world. Let's begin by allowing your body to become comfortable. Let your shoulders soften. Let your hands rest wherever it feels natural. And take one slow breath in. Then gently just let it go, breathing out any tension or tightness you may be holding. Do this one more time, breathing in softly and deeply, imagining the salty, moist scent of the sea air, and then letting your breath drift out naturally, not forced. Just the simple rhythm of breathing, instinctive and natural, like the tide coming in and moving back out. Instinctive, allowing your body to relax and sink into the surface beneath you. Now imagine yourself walking along a quiet coastal path near evening. The sky is beginning to dim into shades of slate blue and silver. The sun has already lowered behind a translucent veil of clouds, leaving only a soft glow at the edge of the horizon. The path beneath your feet is sandy and pale, lined with sea grass that bends and sways in the gentle breeze. The air is cool but not cold, soft and delicate as it brushes your arms. It carries the scent of salt water, driftwood, and something faintly sweet from the small wildflowers growing along the dunes. In the distance, you can hear the ocean. Not loud or crashing, just a steady, patient sound, like someone turning pages in a library. The hush of waves folding onto the shore, then drawing back again, coming in, then going out. Its gentle rhythm, steady, dependable, and comforting. Ahead of you, tucked just beyond the dunes, sits a small cottage. It is weathered in the loveliest way. The wooden siding has softened and paled with years of exposure to salt air. The windows glow with warm lamplight. A small porch faces the water, with a porch swing made of reclaimed white wood, a soft chair with a folded blanket, and a wooden table holding a lantern and a small vase of pink roses. Covering the boards of the porch lies a pale rug of pastel blues and pinks, a place to catch the sand from your feet before you walk inside. The cottage seems to belong exactly where it is, as if the shore made room for it long ago, allowing it to settle. Along the front of the porch grow alternating plants of lavender and rosemary. The sweet and woody scents combine to make something both soft and quietly awakening. On the sides of the cottage, patches of sea oats sway in the breeze, while the silvery leaves of saltbush glimmer in the beginning light of the full moon, like fairy wings in an enchanted forest. You follow the path toward the cottage, your steps unhurried, the outside world feeling a little further away with each step you take. The messages, the lists, the small unfinished things, all begin to loosen, dropping from your memory like shells scattered along the sand, released by the tide. You step onto the porch, and as you do, the boards give a soft, familiar creak beneath your feet. The lantern on the little table flickers gently, casting gold light across the porch rail. Beyond the cottage, the tide is slowly moving in, and the water catches what remains of the evening light, turning silver in some places, blue-gray in others. You pause here for a moment, just standing on the porch, listening. The sea breathes, the wind moves through the grass. The cottage waits, and somehow, without needing to understand why, you know this place is safe. So you open the door and step inside. The room is clean and simple. A woven rug rests across the wooden floor. A small sofa sits near the window, covered with a soft throw blanket and several pillows that look as though they have been enjoyed for many years. There is a reading chair beside a little table, and on the table lie a ceramic mug, a small lamp, and a closed book. Across the room, a narrow fireplace holds a quiet flame, offering a low, steady glow, enough to warm the room and make the shadows feel gentle and friendly, welcoming. The windows are open just slightly, allowing the sound of the waves to enter the space. A steady, gentle murmur combined with the soft, hush of the coastal breeze. As the waves ebb and flow, you hear the whisper of their fingers as they caress the shore. Then a pause, then another whisper. You close the door behind you, and the small sound it makes feels like a delicate barrier, protecting you from any attempt the world apart from the coast may make to enter the space. You are inside now. You are sheltered. You may rest. You feel your shoulders relax at the thought. You walk to the window and look out. The tide is closer to the cottage now. Foam gathers and dissolves along the sand. Each wave leaves behind a thin, shining light before the water slips away again. You notice how nothing that has to do with the ocean seems hurried. Even when it moves, it does so as part of a larger rhythm, all controlled. The waves do not ask whether they are doing enough. The tide never wonders if it should be further along than it is. The water simply flows in and slips back out, consistently, dependably. And for tonight, you are allowed to follow that same rhythm too, to come back to yourself slowly and gently, letting the day move away from you, receding back just like the ocean with the tide. You turn from the window and notice a small basket near the chair. Inside are folded blankets, soft and clean, each one carrying the faint scent of cedar and sea air. You choose one and wrap it around your shoulders, feeling it settle over you with a gentle weight, comforting, like a soft reminder that you do not have to hold yourself together so tightly. You sit in the chair beside the window, tucking your feet beneath you. The cushion gives softly, enveloping you. The blanket around you warms as it collects your warmth and magnifies it against your skin. The lamp glows on the table beside you. For a few moments, you simply listen. The fire crackles ever so slightly. The wind caresses. The tide soothes. And without you even noticing, your breathing begins to match the sea, reaching in and backing away, in and back out. The mug on the table is warm when you lift it, but not hot. Inside is a golden tea, pale and fragrant, steeped with your favorite flavors. You take a slow sip and allow the warmth to flow through you softly, down your throat, into your chest, settling in your stomach. Warmth spreading from the inside out. You hold the mug in both hands and look toward the window again. Outside, the sky has deepened. An impressive collection of stars has appeared, twinkling brightly above you. The full moon continues to rise above the water, laying a silver path across the waves. It looks almost like a road, not one you need to travel tonight, one you can simply gaze at, allowing your imagination to wander along its curves ahead of you, reminding you of the possibilities that lie ahead in the back of your mind, existing for another day, but not requiring your focus tonight. This is a moonlit path made only of reflection and water, the kind of path that asks nothing of you. The tide continues its slow work, and as you watch it, you begin to imagine that each wave carries something away. The first wave carries away the noise of the day. The next wave carries away the thoughts that keep circling your mind, vying for your attention. The next carries the need to plan. The next carries the need to answer. Another carries away the need to be anything other than what you are right now in this exact place and time. Wave by wave, breath by breath, breathing in the salty air, the day feeling lighter. You set the mug back on the table. The book beside it catches your attention. Its cover is plain, soft blue, with no title on the front. You open it gently. The pages are mostly blank, except for a few words written in flowing script. What the tide takes, it carries gently. What the heart releases, it needs not chase. You read the words once, then again, and something within you softens, because release does not have to be dramatic. It does not have to happen all at once. There is no need to push anything away. You can simply loosen your grip and let it go, allowing the tide to help. You close the book and rest your hand on top of it. The cottage feels even quieter now. The kind of quiet that is not empty. The kind of quiet that holds you in the richness of the spaces that lie between sound. After a while, you rise and walk slowly through the cottage. There is a small kitchen with open shelves and simple white dishes. A bowl of smooth stones rests near the sink, each one shaped by years of water and time. A linen curtain moves softly at the window. There is a narrow hallway lit by a small wall sconce. At the end of it, a bedroom waits. The door is already open, inviting you in. Inside, the bed is turned down. The sheets are cool and smell of clean linen. The quilt is soft, stitched in faded blues, creams, and grays, like sea glass and shells and evening clouds. A window beside the bed looks out toward the water. The curtains are light enough to move slightly with the ocean breeze, and sheer enough to allow the light of the moon to enter the room, its beams falling upon the bed. You step into the room. Everything here feels simple and quiet, prepared and welcoming. On the bedside table, another small lamp glows gently. Beside it is a shell, smooth and pale, placed there as if waiting for you. You pick it up and hold it in your palm. It feels cool at first. Then it gradually warms from the heat of your touch. You lift it to your ear, and though you know it is only a shell, you can hear the sea inside it, a quiet echo, a remembered tide, a hush within a hush. It makes you smile, reminding you of the simplicity of childhood. You set the shell back down and your attention falls on the pajamas that wait for you at the foot of the bed. They are made of your favorite fabric in your favorite color. And as you put them on, you think how each of those simple details makes you feel seen, as though you belong here, as though the space has been eagerly anticipating your arrival. You feel needed, as though your companionship is deeply desired. And now the bed looks deeply inviting. You sit on the edge and feel the mattress yield beneath you. The quilt waits, and you brush your hand over its softness before pulling it back. The pillows are soft and welcoming. The window is open, just enough for the ocean to keep breathing beside you. You slip beneath the covers, allowing the cool sheets to gradually warm around you. The quilt settles over you, and you feel your eyes close and your body settle. Your feet relax. Your legs grow heavier. Your hips sink gently. Your back curves into the mattress. Your shoulders loosen. Your hands rest easily. And your breathing matches the gentle whisper of the tide. Inward and outward. There is nowhere else to be, nothing else to solve. The tide continues moving, coming in, going out, reaching, receding. You turn your head slightly toward the window, and the delicate breeze caresses your cheek. Moonlight rests across the blanket in a soft, white flow, and you move one hand to rest within it, feeling its warmth, whether imagined or not. The curtain moves once, then becomes still, then moves again. Everything is slow. Everything is rhythmic, gentle, patterned, consistent, safe. You imagine the tide outside moving closer to the shore, not with urgency but with devotion. It returns again and again, unable to stay away, never demanding, never rushing, just returning. And you imagine rest can be like that too, not something you force, something you return to again and again, because it delights you, refreshes you, something to look forward to. With one breath, then another, you breathe in softly, and the tide comes in. You breathe out gently, and the tide moves away. Breathing in peace and comfort. Breathing out a little release. Breathing in security. Breathing out the day. The cottage surrounds you with its quiet. The fire in the other room has settled into embers. The lamp beside the bed glows low. The ocean keeps time. And now any thoughts that come feel too far away to be followed. They appear like small boats far out on the water. You notice them and let them pass, watching them drift beyond the moonlit path. The tide carrying them, the night softening them, and you stay here, warm beneath the quilt, safe in the cottage, held by the sound of the sea. A wave comes in, a wave goes out. A breath comes in, a breath goes out. And with each one, you sink a little deeper. The pillow supporting your head, the bed supporting your body, the cottage supporting your rest. Even the night seems to support you, as if the stars, the moon, the shore, and the tide have all agreed to keep watch so you don't have to. You need not listen or remember. Even this story becoming part of the waves as you let go of my voice, of these words, only soft sounds now, rising, falling, fading. The cottage by the tides remains. The window stays open to the sea. The blanket stays warm around you. And outside, the water continues its gentle work, taking only what you are ready to release, leaving behind only quiet and peace. Nothing to do, nowhere to go. Only this soft room, this quiet shore, this steady tide coming in, going out, coming in, going out, and you resting, softening, drifting deeper and deeper into sleep. Good night.